Alright, so we have Mine versus Soulkey here on match point. This is a... Is this match point? I think it's match point. It's a very old map, but it's also a very fun map. And going mech on this map is very strong. And I haven't seen a TVZ on this map in probably a few years. So with the new meta Terran has, switching from bio to mech is probably quite strong on this map, since mech was already strong before this build order exists. So I think this map is probably a bit Terran favored due to mech, the strength of mech on this map. But also you got to keep in mind that Zergling drops are insane on this map too. Just by the location of the main, Overlords get in there real easy, and it's really hard for the Terran to get his army back because it's a very long distance, and it's kind of a tight path through the natural there to get back. So late game, I think that Zerg has to get a few good Dune drops off and Lurker drops off as well to disturb the Terran economy. But that's late game, of course. We've just started the game over here, and mind the players, Mine and Soulkey, are both very good players. I mean, they are top 4 in their race, I would say. Soulkey's top 4 Zerg, Mine is top 4 Terran. This should be a very epic best of 3, and it should also be a very close best of 3. I would put my money on Mind winning this game. He's just very solid Terran. He's not shown very much strength lately in the ASL though. He's gotten knocked out quite early. But so is kind of Soulkey. They've both done an okay job in ASL. But this should be a close game nonetheless. The Terran is going for a gas opening here. Probably going to go into a factory and a starport directly. And opening, this map is very good for opening the 1-1-1. It's very nice. 1-1-1 into bio, into mech, I would put my money on. I don't think mine goes into mech directly, but I think he will get there eventually. Zerg is going for a 12 hatch pool gas, very standard opening. And you definitely want to open hatch first versus this factory opening, because Zerglings are gonna do jack shit. You just want a good economy to get out Hydras and a lot of drones and a lot of hatcheries, because Terran is gonna go most likely into Vulture and Wraiths. Might go into Valkyries as well later on, and Hydras counter all those units. Mutas are very good too. If you can surprise the Terran if he does not have enough units, because this build order is very greedy as Terran. It's very hard to execute this build order. I'm sorry about the lag. My computer's not the best. Let's hope this stops. It's not that bad, but it's slightly disturbing. Okay, we see the starport going down here, and a vulture coming out. Oh, what I was saying is this builder is very hard to execute. You kind of got one of each units. He's got 2 marines. He's going to get a few vultures. He's going to get a wraith. He's probably going to get a dropship. There's a lot of different units, and they're all in very small sizes. And if you lose one part of those, if you lose all the vultures or the wraith or whatnot, it's very, very bad. But the thing is, these players are so good with controlling these units, they barely lose it, because what's going to kill it? The vulture and the wraith are so fast units, so if you control it, you're never going to lose it, right? Well, not never, but they're going to survive long enough. Whenever I do this build order, Zerg just makes a ton of speedlings, and I just instantly die. But I don't think that works too well on this level, on this professional level, since Vulture Micro kind of destroys lings. If you have speed on it though, else it's kind of close. I think he's probably getting speed first here. It's safer, and the speed of the vultures just helps so much picking off drones. He's gonna get a Wraith, should be popping out. Maybe he's going dropship directly and then into Wraith. No, he's getting Wraith. Alright. and he's getting in eBay, so he's most likely going into bio from here. Probably put down a few Raxus, get the science vessels out. I don't think he's going to get tanks. He'll probably continue getting vultures. Put some widow mines around. Very good against lurkers. Very good. And first overlord going down. The Zerg knows what's up. He knows that a drop is very likely to come. He's getting mutas too. That is very nice. This is very early mutas. Is this 2 hatch mutas? Have I missed this? I mean, he's getting his 3rd hatch now, but that's very late, right? I think this is 2 hatch muta build, which is very good against this build, because Protoss has one... I mean, the Terran has 1 Wraith. That's all the anti-air he has, right? He's getting turrets, but turrets don't really counter mutas alone, right? 6 mutas can kill off 2 turrets without losing too much stuff. He's not got the turrets up in the main, and they're not going to be up in time. I don't know if he has an armory or if he's getting Valkyries out. Probably Valks are on the way. I hope Valks are on the way. But Scourges, you can't defend with Valks alone. You need a few Marines, a few turrets, whatnot, because Scourges 2-hit Valkyries. And Valkyries are really expensive, like 250, 125 or something, which is insane. Vultures haven't done any damage at all. And the reason 2H Muta is so good against this build is because you don't have time to get the dropship out, right? You have to get instant anti-air. So the Vultures have put out a few mines, but mines don't do anything against mutas either. So it's a very, very, very smart opening from Soulkey. He probably assumed this build order was going to come from mine, and he also scouted it. You know it's coming when you see the first Vulture. That's you just know it's some sort of the 1-1-1. Or else it's some odd build order, low probability of that happening. And these mutas are just doing immense amount of damage. Terran is having to make so many turrets, losing so many SCVs. One hitting these SCVs, very nice micro. Oh, Radio's out. Ooh, that's a bad split. But mutas only lose half their health, so they can still do the same damage output, and there's nothing else shooting at them, so it doesn't really matter too much. If you had a lot of Marines, that Radiant would be very good, because the mutas will have to retreat, but there's nothing forcing them to retreat now, and that starport is going to have to be lifted. Zerg's getting his 3rd base. He got more mutas coming in, more Zerglings coming out. He's cleared the mines off the map. Terran has nothing now. He might Scourge that starport. He does! Wow, that's very good. I like that. Science vessels are the biggest threat to this. He has nothing now. He has vultures, they don't shoot air. He has turrets, they don't move. This game, very nice executed by Soulkey. Very smart plays, good build order. I love when the 2-hatch works. It's just so beautiful to watch. So much micro. So much skill. Alright, Terran's got 6 Marines and a science vessel without energy. 5 Marines left. This is not looking good. He's got a mine at the 3rd, so he knows how fucking behind he is. Zerg's probably got more drones than Terran has SCVs now. He's up supply. He's up 13 supply too. 2 science vessels out. They both got energy for irradiate, so the mutas kind of have to back off now. But they have done enough damage. Oh, he fakes that. He sends in 1. Yeah, he didn't... That was very beautiful by Soulkey. He sent in 1 Mutalisk and 2 Scourge, and forced out an Irradia, and almost got the science vessel. I like that. That is very smart. Soulkey's very smart. He's a very smart player. And the academy's going up now. A 9-minute, 20-second academy when you're going bio. This is sad. 2 vultures out on the map. Trying to put some mines down, get some map control. Muta's got them though. Goodbye vultures. Oh, 1 survived. They are so fast. Beautiful overlord spreading by Soulkey too. He's got full control. He's got very nice map vision. He still has a lot of mutas. That is problematic. Like, if the Zerg lost his mutas, I would say that mine stands a chance, because he would trade economy for units, but he just got economy for nothing really, the Zerg. He did not lose a lot of mutas for that. You can just see in the Terran's base that something went very wrong. Single tech labs on its own, 5 missile turrets surrounding the command center. Well, what happened there, right? Mutas happened, that's what happened. He's getting more science vessels out. He's probably going to push out now when he's got a few science vessels for irradiate. The Zerg already has a few lurkers, and Terran does not have any tanks. Vultures are not going to counter the lurkers. You need a lot of marines to counter lurkers if you're going for marine science vessel or a lot of science vessels. He has neither. I do like this build order from mine, don't get me wrong. I think it's a very cool opening, and it fits the current meta. Oh, he gets a science vessel too. Wow, did he get both science vessels? I don't see anyone left. That is insane. If he got both of them, that is just hard. Getting the mines directly as they plan. Oh, he's going in here, getting a few drones. 1 drone, 2 drones, 3 drones, 4 drones. Oh, that's alright, but it's not a lot of the Zerg's economy now. He has a lot of drones, that doesn't bother him too much. Terran has a handful of marines out. More. Oh, he's got Nidus up now too. He's gonna have the Defilers out any second now. Oh, that's a bad irradiate. That's got to be top 10 worst irradiates ever. He might actually be able to do some damage at the 3rd base here. Are they quick? Oh, he's got the Nidus there, never mind. He's cool. Yeah, he's going up the ramp here. He has to do something. 5 lurkers. The flank coming into. That's the other science vessel down. Oh, that's 5 marines and 4 medics left. That marine placement is very interesting. He was kind of forced to place them there due to the mutas. That is not optimal. It'll be very hard for him to get back to his main if a drop ever occurs. More hatcheries going down. Defiler upgrades coming out. Just Soulkey's just doing what his the standard follow up here. He has so much map control. He played very well this game. Oh, I was talking about the build order mine was doing. I think it is a very good build order. It fits the meta with going mass vultures and that. You get vultures out a bit earlier. Get some map control and whatnot. It's very nice, but it's very hard to pull off. And 2 hatch mutas really just counters it. Very nice. And this is the dropship. Very late drop for the 111 build, and that's just, it's going down. Very nice dropship micro though, avoiding those scourges. Gets out all the marines. That's very nice done, considering the circumstances. But Zerg is prepared for that drop. He has everything. Scourges, mutas, lings in his main. Look, just look at the overlord placement. That is just, it is just insane how good map control he has. Alright, Terran has to kind of get a 3rd soon. He's getting low on minerals. Supplies are even now, but honestly, mine should be like 60 supply up if this was a close game. He's going to try to pressure the 3rd again. He's got a bit more strength to his unit composition. The Zerg looks like he's going to counterattack. Zerg is probably expecting a 3rd going up. He's probably going to cancel that. But he will see that Mind isn't even trying. He's going for a 2 base all in. That is good by Science Vessel. Oh wow, he saves it. The Scourge is kind of bug out there. That is lucky. He gets 1 down. He's going to get that Defiler. Doesn't matter though. Oh, Soulkey is just on top of everything. Wow, Soulkey is playing good. He's a monster. He's getting the Ultra Cav into. That mine hit's going to be insane. Goodbye. Oh, he saves the Defiler. That's nice. Oh, it feels like I'm watching one of my TVZs. This is how every TVC I play look like. I just get wrecked. Cracklings doing their job. Moving out with more units. And I don't think 6 Marines is going to stop this force. Wow, he's got a lot of dropships. Does he have units in those though? I like the mindset mine has. He knows he has to do something drastic, right? This is something very drastic, but GG. He sees the units. Dropships get scouted. That is a very good game from Soulkey. Very impressed with this play. Let's go for the second game here. On circuit breaker cross position. This map is just makes great TVZs. I hope we see the mech switch in this map. Because the games just become very beautiful to watch once you have this mech switch and Zerg dropping overlords on top of tanks. It is just something to watch. Let's get to some action here. Neither of the players are going for some aggressive 8 racks or fast pool or whatnot. Just a 12 hatch into, I think, is that a CC first from mine or a rack CC? I think it's a... We'll see any second here. It's a rack CC, alright. 3 hatch from Zerg, he's getting the sunken out, he's not planning on being aggressive. So we can probably skip a lot of this game. Oh, alright. Maybe not, let's go back a bit. Alright, so it seems that the Terran has got his Vulture out. Is he doing the 1-1-1 again but expanding first? This is also quite common build. I mean, Flash really popularized this 1-1-1 lately. He's been doing it a lot with great success. When Flash does a 1-1-1, it is just insane to watch. He's just so good. He likes getting cloak with the Wraiths too. How insane is that? Getting 1-1-1 and actually having time and money to get cloak in there. That is just fascinating. I would have never thought a build like that would have existed TVZ 5 years back. With such success, I should say. I mean, Flash used the 1-1-1 in the latest ASL final against... oh, not the latest one. A few ASLs back against Hero, I think it was. And just demolished him. Sorry for the spoil if you haven't watched it, but you've probably watched it. So, I mean, this is a legit... This is probably... I would say this is so much more popular than going directly by right now. And the Wraith goes in here, sees the Spire. It's a bit more comfortable going for this 1-1-1 when you play against 3-hatch Muta. And that's the thing, Zerg's 9 out of 10 times open 3-hatch Muta. So last game he really caught Mind of God going for that 2-hatch Muta. You kind of need to get... you kind of need to scout it and be prepared for it. Because if you're not prepared for Mutas, it's very hard. Especially with this build. That's, I think, loses that Wraith. That's unfortunate, but he knows what's up. He sees that Zerg is playing very defensive. Got a few Hydras out. The Terran can comfortably tech up here. He doesn't really know if Mutas are coming out or not. So that's a bit scary. But the Zerg has 2 gases, so most likely Mutas are on the way. I don't know what else he would be going. Lurkers, I don't think he needs Lurkers right now against this build. There's not too many Marines out. And yeah, Terran is expecting Mutas here too, very smart. He's got a substantial amount of Hydras too. I kind of like Soulkey's position here. He feels very very safe. He has a great economy, good amount of hatches and all. Terran does, I think I saw a science vessel out, but it does not have energy yet. The Terran should be fine here too. Oh, that's so many Lurkers. Wow. Is he going to bust him? Oh, does that Vulture scout this? It does scout this. Yeah, alright. That's very mind gamey from Soulkey. Soulkey is just playing out of his mind. He gets a few, I think he got 2 Mutalisks out, just to show Mutas. And Terran thought mass Muta was coming, so he got a lot of turrets, but then he pops down 7 Lurkers. This is just insane. Oh, he's got 3 bunkers up, but I don't think this is enough. I think Mind is dead. Let's see. Ah, Lurkers get down. Yeah, goodbye mind. What a mind game from Soulkey here. Zergs have been performing a lot of mind games lately. I don't remember what his name is, but the caster, the ASL caster, played in an ASL recently, and he just came out with so many cool strategies. Yeah, I think Zerg players have become very creative lately, and really abusing the fact that they can either produce 9 mutas or 9 lurkers. And I mean, Terran is kind of defending, but Soulkey is getting more units out. That tank is too late. This is it. Very nice play. Very nice all in. This is, I mean, this is still close. That tank is actually surviving. That SCV block is insane. Wow. Is he gonna hold this? I mean, Zerg is on 2 bases, and if Mind holds this, it's still a game, right? Might turn into an epic late game, because it's very close. Zerg is now getting down this 3rd hatch. Very nice overload spread this game too. Yeah, looks like Terran is safe. Wow, well played. Insane defense. Typical Brood War defense. 1 tank gets everything right. Jesus, tanks are just good units. Tanks and SCVs, top 2 units. Not gonna lie. At least defensively. Defile amount is going down. I think Terran should have a quite strong push quite soon, because he does have a good amount of science vessels with energy. He can kind of push out soon, gets a 2nd tank, a few marines. I'm not really sure who's ahead. I think it is very close. That academy is very late though. I think Zerg might be ahead. Transferring a few drones. Got the lurkers out. Yeah, I think Mind is very far behind now actually. He's getting stim when the Zerg is getting consumed for the defilers. That just feels a bit off. Scan is coming up now. Zerg just, the map control Soulkey gets with these overlords, I just can't. Just so nice. He's just playing really good. Mind is actually getting outplayed this series, I'm not gonna lie. He's got his Nidus networks up, which makes it very hard for Terran to actually kill something. Units are everywhere for Zerg, teleporting around the map. Okay, here's the push. This push has to do a lot of damage. He cannot lose this science vessels. Jeez, I just feel like the science vessels are gonna be dead before he reaches the base. That's just how good Soulkey is played. Oof. Alright, he's got 2 tanks with this. Ah, that's a lot of Zerg though. He's got consumed too. This is not gonna work. I don't think so. Because the thing is, he has 2 tanks, but the tanks in low numbers against Dark Swarm, not too good. He kinda needs a lot of science vessels once the swarm is out, and he just has 2. He's gonna see this, and he's gonna know that this is hard. I mean, I gotta commend Mind for defending that with barely nothing, just a bunch of bunkers with a single marine in each. It's very nice defense, but he did lose a lot of SCVs there. And he also built a lot of anti-air stuff, turrets, etc. Against a threat that never really existed. I mean, he's still trying here. The Zerg wants to get his 4th base down here, but he can take his time. There's no need to rush for the fourth base. But thanks to Dark Swarm, he can take his 4th if he wants to. Why not? Right, get more ahead. Oh, science vessels. Oh, he gets 1, gets 2. Yeah. Wow. The Scourge control of Soulkey has been phenomenal throughout this series. He doesn't have too good upgrades though. 0-1 in his Zerglings. Terran's probably got 1-1. Ah, 1-0. Alright. Mind is all in on 2 bases here. He's got 5 Raxes, just mass producing Marines, getting science vessels. I think he's getting more tanks too. He knows he just has to. He's probably getting drop ships. Desperate mode engaged. Oh no. Please save these. Oh, that is so close. He does save it though. Oh, he sieges up the tanks. They're dead. They're dead. Oh. Wow. Like 12 Zerglings did that with a swarm. The value of that. It just feels like Soulkey has so many units all the time and everywhere, right? They're spread out so well. He's ready for a dropship coming in everywhere. He's got map control with these overlords. He's just playing so solid. Very few mistakes by Soulkey. And here are the dropships coming out. He's probably going to get 4 dropships and just doom drop, because what else is he going to do? Zerg is getting his 4th now. Terran can in no way break that. There are a lot more defilers than science vessels out, and that's never a good sign. They don't really have a lot of energy either. Irradiates a lurker, loses another science vessel. Yeah, and loses all the Marines, or half of them. There are the dropships, 4 dropships. I don't think that Terran has enough units to load into the dropships, to be honest. I hope they have units, but oh my god, Zerg is so prepared for this. He knows what's up. I'd rate this like the 1% success rate right now. Well, he doesn't have too many units up here, just a few lings. But he sees this, getting up the Dark Swarm. He's gonna swarm everything. Ah, hope that is a lot of fire bats, because they can actually do damage under that. There are a few fire bats, but not enough. All he needs is 1 lurker. He's got plenty lurkers. Scourges take out the dropships. And wow, that gets cleaned up. That just got zerged into oblivion. So beautiful. And this is gonna die instantly. 4 lurkers, are you kidding me? The lurkers have more defense than the Terran has attack upgrades. He does get 3 lurkers though. 4 lurkers, I'm surprised by that, but he loses everything. Zerg is now up 30 supply. Or is that 40 supply? Something in between probably. Zerg has got another Nidus up to, still got the 2 lurkers in his main. Very solid play. This is the Terran's army. Plus 12 units on the map. He has absolutely nothing. GG. Good game. Wow. Well played, Soulkey. Alright, so we're going to have Rain versus Soulkey in a best of 5. I can't wait to watch that. I think Soulkey's going to get it. He's playing so good. It's another matchup though, and Rain did play very solid too. So 2 very solid players and smart players going at it in a best of 5. This is going to be epic. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the best of 5. See ya.